everyone, and welcome to another Supreme Commander 2 cast. And I got a completely new setup that does not stutter. Isn't that beautiful? And I set everything up. Hopefully it sounds and looks good, but I feel super weird because it is, like I said, so different. So anyhow, guys, before this match really begins, I want to remind you all that my band has just released a Christmas song. And if you want one free cast, click the link down below, comment, say something nice about it, and send me a replay. I would love to cast you. So anyhow, let's get this match going. The sender of this replay said this map doesn't get much love, and he is 100% correct. The map is Desolatia. So let's see who the players are. We got Alphahex spawning in as the brown UEF commander, dropping down in a land factory first, a second land factory with his ACU first. And he's letting his little engineers that could make up his eco. And let's see what his opponent is doing. We got Mungenra. I'm going to call him Sh3dow because that's what I know him as. I think he put eco down first with his ACU. He is spawning in as the blue Aeon commander, dropping down a double land factory opener, which could put him at a disadvantage because he did not put the land factories down as soon as Alphahex did. Look, Alphahex already has his first troop out. There's the first troop for Sh3dow. So let's speed this up to +1 and let's get this game on. And I kind of like, I like the placement. It's a good place to put that, but I love it when it's right there because you could see your opponent's base. But right there is good to see if any bullcrap is coming, and Alphahex knows nothing is coming. He could rest assured that nothing is coming because UEF, it goes to at least, maybe you could see about here, maybe? I don't know how far it goes. Anyhow, and it looks like Sh3dow is getting some eco behind his base, and Alphahex is doing the exact same. Expanding very, very nicely. I do enjoy it. And since Alphahex got weapon range research, and since Sh3dow is Aeon, he has to put that radar up a little bit closer because the base Aeon range, radar range, it sucks in this game. So there's that issue. So let's see how Sh3dow is going to deal with this. Alphahex has 3 meteors. These things are going to be a big pain in the butt. Now, if you own this area with MMLs like Alphahex is doing, you're pretty much guaranteed to, well, not guaranteed, but you're darn close to winning. So if you get some of this around over here, you could definitely contest these 2 mass extractors and do a whole lot of economic damage. So yeah, and these things are going to prevent any buildings from Sh3dow from building right here in the center. So there is no building for Sh3dow that'll easily happen. Now, I like how Alphahex is body blocking. I think Sh3dow is doing the same thing. Sh3dow does not have the force to fight this, and neither were able to fire at the targets that they really want to get to, the army. They weren't able to do that. Both players they expertly protected their units by ACU blocking. Now, this is a late third factory, and Alphahex is already getting the third factory, so that is going to put him at an advantage. But I do like this. One tank isn't going to do it. I would like to see 2 tanks because the engineer could just reclaim. And there we go, Alphahex sucking up some delicious yummy mass as he's smoking. His head is smoking, means he's got damage on him. And yeah, there's smoke coming off of Sh3dow as well. So they both are in the yellow, both not looking so hot there. Yeah, building up some energy. And that little guy is waiting for an unsuspecting engineer. Now, if Alphahex doesn't see that, that's going to be good for him. And Alphahex just researched the P shield. Now that's going to be very, very strong against Aeon. Putting down a point defense, a very strong position for it. Would like to see it underneath the factory, but I don't think Alphahex thinks he has time for that. And down goes radar. Now, this engineer should be helping out the factory, building the radar underneath the factory shield. Definitely needed. Now, there's 4 factories to 3 factories, but that might not matter because we got P-shields coming out. We don't have Sh3dows on the field or any... Oh, there's the first fish tooth. And Alphahex sucking up that delicious yum 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 mass. Dat mass, yo. Got to love it. Now, there's only 1 fish tooth, and I love it. Repairing the commander. That is definitely what is needed. Now, we need some more fish tooths on the field for Sh3dow. Sh3dow needs more. What is that engineer doing? Now, this is a nice little battle here. Sucking up delicious yummy mass. Repairing the commander. Alphahex is doing the right thing there. And do not want to walk into a point defense. That is not the way to do it. Body blocking is not a good thing at this point in the game, especially with a point defense there. And that is a nice move there. Alphahex is queued up in a factory to shield that point defense. Now, this is really good placement here by Alphahex. He has P-shields to defend a whole lot of stuff here. And this placement is not bad at all for Sh3dow. Gonna whittle down the P-shield and take out that point defense. It's not gonna happen very easily, considering there's so many shields in that army. And their Alphahex is building, has an engineer expanding. Will that even... Will Sh3dow be able to take it out? Oh, that is a nasty thing Alphahex just did. Did you guys see that? He sucked up the wreckage from Sh3dow. Sh3dow is not getting any of this wreckage. Alphahex is getting it all. So that means Alphahex economy is going to be booming. He is going to be doing really, really well there. And Sh3dow is not going to be able to build a point defense on that wreck to get the 50% build speed and build cost bonus there. Now that engineer's hurt pretty badly for Sh3dow there. Now, oh, here we go. Now this is a really good position here for Alphahex to put the engineer behind the... Like I said, this isn't going to be a good thing for this Yenzu because... Oh, is it going to get that point defense? I mean, oh, it got the mass extractor at least, but it did not get the engineer. The engineer is definitely what you want to take out. Now, Alphahex has split his main army, a nice split, nice little composition there, but a great composition as well for Sh3dow to counter it. Now, that's a 5th factory for Sh3dow. How many factories? Alphahex has 4, and he's got mass extractors galore. Well, this one's not being built, and it looks like... Well, is this going to be built? It looks like... Where's the second mass extractor right there? Huh. Maybe I'm losing my mind here, guys. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, that's the point. Alphahex is ahead on mass. Wow, guys, I just really made a big old boo-boo there. I'm sorry. The map is a mirror image, so this portion of the map would be over here. So that was kind of silly of me. Mess up there. Now, Sh3dows are needed, or a whole lot of fish stoats are needed to drop those shields, and that's not what's going on there. Now, there's a little fight going on here that Alphahex is going to walk past. He doesn't care. He wants to get to these mass extractors, and I think that's the right move. He doesn't want to fight that. Sh3dow should have won that battle very handedly, quite easily. A decisive victory that should have been for Sh3dow, but it wasn't, because now that's gonna get rid of that energy. That really cripples Aeon, actually. If that, oh yeah, that's gonna suck. Oh, nice little pick by Alphahex. Just a small little pick, not a huge deal, but in the late game, that's gonna hinder teleport decently. I wonder what Sh3dow is researching. Oh yeah, Alphahex is sucking up delicious yummy mass, and that's what you guys want to do. You want to have more of the battlefield so you could get that wreckage. That is the way to do it. And a mass extractor loss there for Sh3dow. That is a huge loss. Definitely want to get an engineer up here to get some mass, and Alphahex is able to contest these core mass extractors. This is not what Sh3dow wants whatsoever. Yeah, this is a core mass extractor. One more volley and it is gone. Here is that volley, and boom, down it goes. That is super unfortunate there for Sh3dow. Sh3dow is way behind on mass here because Alphahex has definitely been sucking up delicious yummy mass in the middle, and we got some. It looks like we got some demolishers in the field. That's gonna make it really tough for Sh3dow to micro. And I like the number of fish shoots. The fish shoots have hit critical mass where they're able to take out a decent number of shields right there. See that? They finally are going down at a decent rate. But it's still not enough. Now, there needs to be double shields on these units. I would like to see shotchas maybe. Well, maybe not. I don't know at this point. But definitely need to get the teleport. Now, this is not the way you want to use fish shoots. You need a little radar here. An engineer needs to build a radar right here so we could see what's going on. And as we can see, Alphahex is transitioning into air. Not completely in the air, but he's making one air factory, which is going to be a big pain for... Well, there's already is that a Sh3dow? I see a Sh3dow, a bomber. Where is it? There it is. There's already a bomber on the field, so there's already an air factory. And with air, you need a critical mass to do any damage to really anything. One bomber is not going to do anything to anything. So Alphahex is being very dominant on the field here as Sh3dow's forces are whittled away. A very good scout. The bomber's fairly cheap and is a very good scout, so he could see everything. There's not one single anti-air unit or even on the factory, so that bomber's going to see it all. Now, see how strong P-shields are, guys? All Alphahex has to do is pull away for a second and push back because those shields blink on very fast. Now, two engineers sucking up delicious yummy mass. That's ridiculous. Now, this is an unfortunate thing here for Sh3dow. They are 2 bombers, 4 bombers, well, 4 bombers. Now, is this going to even do anything? Is this going after the point defense? That's what you want to take out. A point defense, I mean, a mass extractor almost killed in a single volley there. Now, is it gone? Is this enough damage? Yes. Now, I like it. Shields finally researched for Sh3dow. This is not what you want to have happen. You want to take out that point defense with your fish dudes. Now, these demolishers are going to do a significant amount of damage to the shields and a significant amount of damage to that army. Look at that. Those shields went down almost instantly. Demolishers are so good at, well, demolishing buildings. And that building is donezo. It's gone. That factory is obliterated. Now, there's a critical mass of bombers now. Going to be able to take out engineers very quickly. Couple passes, and there it goes. And did he get the fire upgrade? I think he might have. Maybe not. I can't tell. But all I know is that factory's screwed. Yeah, the main fight, Sh3dow is looking very lonely. These units are... Oh, there we go. Sh3dow Control Cade, and boom! Down he goes. And Alphahex decided to research Hunker, just to Hunker. I think he's trolling. That's what Alphahex likes to do. He likes to troll. And that's what he does. So anyhow, very well played there by Sh3dow. This map, Alphahex seems to have it down to a science. And UEF is definitely very dominant because of these P-shields. So don't feel bad. Alphahex is one of the best players playing right now. He definitely is. And there is the man of the hour. Alphahex won this match very decisively and has shown us all how to do this. So guys, just to recap on what Alphahex did. He built factories first, right? So factories first, so he get that army very quickly. And then he got range on his units, which was very important. He secured the center with fish dudes. So this area was always under threat because all Alphahex had to do is send two around in this way. You see where I'm following, and then right here to do some damage, and even just pressure to force some micro out of Sh3dow. That could have been great. Just to let you know, that's a big old pain in the butt to deal with. And then he researched P-shields. So he went range, then straight to P-shields. So if you don't have range, you're going to be at an extreme disadvantage here. And then he went for an air factory, a couple air factories, which were definitely a good thing. I would have put them back here so my opponent wouldn't know at all. Right here was great, actually. So, but even right here was pretty good, but the radar would have picked up the air signatures. But that's also a good way to threaten and demoralize your opponent. Say, hey, look, I have more money than you. I could build this stuff. However, I would like to hide it. I like to surprise them. And then Alphahex transitioned into demolishers, right? So, though Sh3dow was researching fairly well there, I think he got what did he get? He eventually got the shields, which was definitely a good thing. Maybe Shachas would have helped, because this isn't a very big map, and Shachas could be quite dominant if put in the proper position, right? And probably could have done some damage to those P-shields along with some fish dudes, or those P-shields could have gone down and Shachas could have cleaned them up. Definitely want to use them in tandem with the Densus, but let me know in the comment section below if you think that is correct. It maybe not, but teleport is an incredibly powerful thing here. So if he would have got teleport, a couple of units right back here teleporting here would have been very, very strong. But there's no way he would have been able to do that, because Alphahex probably would have seen. Well, actually, no. If he sent like a handful of tanks and like 3 fish dudes, teleport right there. Well, better yet, take that out. Maybe Alphahex wouldn't see it. Teleport right there and just well on these mass extractors, and that might have been good. Might have went very well for him. So, yeah, guys, I think I'm going to end this video. And Alphahex, thank you for sending me this replay and reminding me this map doesn't get very, very much love. And so we're going to change that. So here's a match on Desolatia. So thank you for sending in this replay. So anyhow, guys, like this video, subscribe to my channel, favorite it. Where am I? Yeah, favorite it because it helps me out. And send your good replays to stillspeaks@gmail.com. And if you want one free cast, of course, comment one of my bands. Well, the most current one, which is Merry Christmas, Don't Get Me Anything. The link is in the comment section down below and somewhere in the description. But click the link and post me a nice comment down there. Let me know you did it so I could get your cast rolling. That would be awesome. And if you guys want to support this channel, that is one way to do it. You could also sign up for my Patreon, or even buy one of my band's songs on Bandcamp or something like that. That would mean the world to me. And also, if you would be supporting me. And comment down below, say something nice about the players, about the map, about the commentating, and what you think of my new setup. Let me know if you like it. And I think I am going to, yeah, I think I covered everything, right? Yeah. So share with your friends, family, and foes, because they need something interesting to watch as well. And as always, everyone, G.